Mackay Farming Group predominantly farms bananas, and we started 70 years ago. My grandfather, after the Second World War, started growing bananas in far north Queensland, and the business has grown since then. Currently we grow on 6 locations throughout far north Queensland, stretching from Tully through to Lakeland Downs just west of Cooktown. Mackay Farming Group grows approximately 3,000 acres of bananas. Through that, 1 in 8 bananas sold in Australia is a Mackay's banana. So if you're eating bananas, there's a fair chance that we grew it. Australia doesn't import any bananas and we don't export any bananas, so it's a fully domestic product. Here at Mackay's, we only grow Cavendish bananas. They're the most popular bananas in Australia. We sell the whole bunch to the consumer, so from the large bananas on the top to the small bananas on the bottom of the bunch that go off to the kiddies. Although bananas are our core business product we also grow sugarcane, papaya, and just recently we have started to grow cocoa for chocolate for Australian market. Across our growing business, we actually have over 500 employees. That's year-round employment. We operate 52 weeks of the year, so every week we're harvesting bananas. So from when we plant bananas, it takes about 9 to 11 months before we can harvest them and put them into a box and send them to market. Over that time, they need a lot of love and care. Through that period, we need to fertilise them, water them, cover them with bunch covers and look after them so the product we put on the shelf is as great a product as we can provide. So after the 9 to 11 months of growing, the bunches are harvested. They come into the shed on the trailers where they are dehanded into the troughs. They're sorted, graded and packed with a lot of care and attention to make sure they can travel to the market in the best condition possible. Throughout our packing shed, we're always looking for innovation. Recently, we have a new robot installed into the Belinda packing shed. This robot does the same work as 3 people used to do before, and much neater, and much tidier, and much safer. Over the years, we've worked closely with the major supermarkets to meet their demands in quality. We have great systems in place now that can ensure that the banana you're picking up is of the best quality throughout the world. Best practice you'll ever find. The farm we're on at the moment is our Belinda farm. It's the largest banana farm in Australia. It's nestled up the end of the Tully Valley between the Tully River and World Heritage Rainforest. It's one of the wettest places in Australia. We get an average of 4 metres of rainfall here and up to 7 metres on an extremely wet year. Being at the top of the Tully Valley gives a great climate for growing bananas, but also it's got great soil on the fertile plains of the Tully River. Over the past couple of decades, great challenges have been thrown at banana growers, including the demand for greater quality to the consumer. We believe we've got the right mix to meet those demands. Growing bananas in far north Queensland certainly doesn't come without its challenges. Either the weather's throwing something at you, or disease and pests are having a go at you each time. But through the years, we've been able to weather through this and still be able to survive and prosper in the Australian market and continue to offer a great banana. Amongst the challenges we've had over the years, none has been more prevalent than the one we've had the last 6 months, with tropical banana race 4 striking the Tully Valley. Fortunately, our farms haven't got any disease, and we have got means in place to ensure that we don't get the disease. We've seen how devastating this disease is to farms overseas, and we certainly want to protect our business as much as possible. For the past 25 years, our needs for tractors up to 100 horsepower have never been greater. Through that time, we have purchased Kubota as our preferred tractor to that size. To date, we have more than 60 Kubota tractors across our business, from hauling our bananas to our sheds, to spraying and fertilising our paddocks to grow those great bananas. We also use Kubota engines in our hydraulic cherry pickers, which we use to cover our bunches and protect them to offer a great product. When Kubota entered the Australian market around 30 years ago, we identified them as a very reliable machine. And even to this date, we still have Kubota tractors up to 25 years old still working in the business. Through our local Kubota dealer, they offer great service and spare parts. Not that we need to use them very often, but they're certainly there whenever we need them. Mackay Farming Group farms predominantly in far north Queensland. Just recently we've purchased a block in Bundaberg to expand our operations up and down the east coast of Australia. Over the next 12 months, as we develop our Bundaberg property, we'll be looking to Kubota for our fleet to make sure we grow the best bananas possible in the area.